Happy Sunday. Today is March 29th, 2026. Welcome back to the Roadmap to Freedom Personal Growth Healing Program. Today I'm continuing to talk about the chatterbox. Now, yesterday I talked a lot about what the chatterbox it could be saying to you. Today I'm just thinking, have you been able to listen to your chatterbox? Maybe you were aware of it before this. Maybe you weren't. So your job is to listen to the chatterbox. And as the chatterbox is talking, why don't you try using the onion effect on that? As it's telling you something, you say, why? Why? And then it's going to give you another answer and you ask why again, and another answer and you ask why again, until you get down to the bottom of it all. And it is going to be based on a belief that maybe you didn't even know you had. A belief that was created somewhere in your life from well-intended people surrounding you. And it could be a negative belief. So then how do you get rid of the negative belief system? Well, you can use your affirmations. Focus on positive outcomes. You can use it to get rid of your unwanted beliefs. Affirmations or mantras, whatever you want to call them, they're basically the same in my idea. It can help you create anything you want in your life. I have successfully used affirmations for decades. It aids in the power of positive thinking. Positive thinking is very important to get rid of. Well, you don't want to. You're never going to get rid of your chatterbox, but to get rid of the negative stuff coming out of your chatterbox, because the more you work at this, the more positive it becomes, and the more positive it becomes, the more positive your life becomes. It's true what they say, the old adage. What you think about, you bring about. Because this is the way I understand it. Whatever it is you're thinking, the universe is listening. And the universe doesn't differentiate whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. The universe thinks and believes that if you're thinking it, that's what you want. And so sometimes when something not so pleasant happens in our life, we can get obsessive compulsive about it. Maybe not you, but I can. And then I've got my mind going down into the gutter about what's happened. And that's a really bad place to be. So then I am now able to realize I'm doing that. And I start saying, no, whenever I think, maybe my car is going to cost too much money to repair. And then they call and it's $2,000 or $3,000. I mean, this is just an example. It's not really happened to me. And then I would start going, oh my gosh, I can't afford that. I don't know what I'm going to do. No matter how much I try, I always end up not being able to afford something, on and on and on. And then I would say, no, cancel, cancel, cancel. That's not true. I am abundant in every good way. I receive. I will be able to solve this problem. This problem has been solved because we want to talk in the present tense about it. I've spoken about affirmations and mantra way back in the program already. And as you're trying to turn it around, that's what I like to say, if you can get to the point where you're listening to your chatterbox and you don't like what it's hearing, and then you begin to turn it around with positive affirmations, and every time you're obsessing about that same thought, you turn it around with positive affirmations in the now, as if it's already happened, all of a sudden your belief system begins to change. Therefore, your chatterbox begins to change into a more positive way of having a conversation, you with you. You have yourself a wonderful evening. I hope you tune in tomorrow. Namaste.